Hello, my scrappy friends. It is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. Now, 2-ish months ago, Steph included a blank card and an envelope in our kit, and I didn't use it then, but I'm at my mum and dad's house on holiday, and it's my aunt's birthday, and we need a card. And yes, we could buy one, but I said, no, I want to try my hand at making one. And this kit was just the perfect kit for layering up and creating a beautiful birthday card. So I started off by using just a piece of purple paper that I had in my stash. The pink is from the cut apart sheet, and I used the back side of that. And then just a scrap of plain white. So just adding a pop of those layers, those different colors. Then the base of my card is those beautiful yellow florals from the ephemera pack. And then I'm using this super cute fussy cut milkshake with flowers off one of the pattern papers that we got from the Have Fun P13 collection. So I've put some foam on the back, but I know that I'm not done. I'm going to use the foam as a way of mounting all the bits and pieces that I want to add on, sort of sticking behind the milkshake. So I'm starting with these super cute die cut little sprigs. My mum just had the best leaf kind of vine looking die cut that just worked perfectly for going behind my milkshake and for just sort of tying in with that floral theme. So again, I just used some green that I have in my stash that matched in with the color palette. Then I'm pulling out some white string. Oh no, sorry, I'm putting the flowers on first. Adding on those beautiful little flowers that again came in the kit. I love this adding to the card to give it that pop and that dimension, but this card I'm making is definitely a hand deliver card, not a go in the mail card. A, it would probably get a bit ruined, but B, it's going to end up being quite like sort of bulky and fat, so we do have to be careful of that. Now I am adding on some thread, and you can see I'm just kind of looping it round and pushing it, attaching it to the foam that is already there. That's its sort of adhesive. And I'm doing both sides, so that's the first side done, and then I'm going to get a little bit more thread, string, and add some on the other side. And this is just plain white. You know, you guys that have been following me for a while, you know that I use embroidery cotton for crocheting. So now I'm just adding a bit more adhesive because I've got another layer I want to do. This is gold, kind of like gold and black looped around each other. I don't know. I found this one in Mum's stash, but I thought it just worked perfectly because I loved the golden, and then the black ties in with those pops of black that are featured within the embellishment pack. So I'm just adding that on in that same way, just looping it back, always looping it back around to the adhesive that's there in the center. So now when I turn this over, you're going to be able to see all of those beautiful layers popping out behind that floral milkshake. Again, adding a bit more adhesive because eventually I am going to need to stick it onto the card itself. And I'm really quite happy with how that's looking. So on it pops to that card. I do give it a little tweak here and there. I push some of the threads in a bit looser. You'll notice at the end that one of the threads in particular starts to hang out quite large, and I don't, even though it's in all the photos, before I give it to my aunt, I actually shove it back under a little bit more. I'm just playing around with what bits and pieces I want to put down in that corner. I feel like it needs something, but those three that I had out weren't 100% correct. So I'm moving on to adding my sentiment. Now this is a birthday card, so I could just have put that word dreaming across there because it's the perfect color and it works really well, but it didn't really go with my theme of making a birthday card. So I actually just found a random happy birthday sticker in my mum's stash. She really didn't have anything that was suitable. So I'm just rolling with this one, even though that purple color is not really the right shade of purple for the color scheme. I'm just rolling with it anyway. I've put it on top of that little blue Dreaming Sentiment. So it's still got that beautiful blue outline around the edge. I tried to trim off as much of the purple as I could around the happy birthday without cutting it too closely to the writing. And again, I'm still just trying to figure out what am I going to put in these corners. I do have this cute bow. Again, that was in the ephemera pack. Just trying to figure out if it goes underneath the happy birthday in the center or if it goes around the stem of the milkshake. And I end up putting it in the center of the happy birthday. And it came in the ephemera pack, but it had quite a lot of white around it. It was quite a big, almost like, when the machine cuts out the sticker, they always leave like a white edge around it. This one was too much. So I trimmed that down. I also trimmed out the inside of the little loops. That just looked a bit better. And I'm still digging through my stash to figure out what I'm going to put in these corners. I absolutely could stop and put nothing in there, but I just feel like they need something. So I can see in those blue and sort of silver florals there that I could fussy cut a floral or two out of that, and that could look really nice. The black flowers, I could definitely use those because I really liked that back flower the single black flower, but I only have one. And I know that I want more than one on the page. So I know I can't use just that one single black flower because I need more of them. So I'm going to try fussy cutting this one out. Again, just too much white space around the floral for what I'm going for. So I'm just trimming that off a bit. And I'm going to see if I like the way that looks on my card. And I think I'm already thinking this is the go. And I'm getting some foam. I think I'm not even checking. I'm just getting some foam and popping her straight on. Yeah, I have. That's exactly what I've done. I've just got some foam and popped it straight on because I knew I liked that single black floral already. So now I'm just cutting out this next one. You might be wondering why I'm not just using that black single floral. That's because I'm a perfectionist, and that black floral that's to the right on top of the blue, it doesn't have any white around the edge. The machine, the floral pack it comes in, it was cut flush, and so I couldn't have them because they didn't match. They weren't both the same. So now they both have their own little super thin white outline. Then I could be finished, but we got the cutest little rhinestones in the kit, and they are adorable. So I'm popping on 2 purple ones down near the black flower because they are so sweet. And then another 2 purple ones up near the next black flower. They are so teeny tiny, I'm even having trouble putting them on. I need one of those gem thingies that you use to add. And then I thought I was going to stop. I was like, yeah, that's enough. But no, I come back because the gems are just so cute. And I end up putting 3 green gems around the little sprigs as well on either side of the milkshake. Because why not? You can never have too many gemstones, I say. It's just too cute. So as I said earlier, I am at my mum's house. I got like 5 lamps to line up around me to try and improve the color scheme. It's a very yellow light and it's really just shining in from over my left-hand side, but I did try my best. Here is my finished card. I am so pleased with this. As a non-card maker, I am definitely not a card maker. I'm really pleased with all the layers and all the texture and the way that it came together. And I think this kit is just perfect for making cards. So I am so glad that I got to play with this one. And I cannot wait to share with you the layout that I make next week. Bye, everyone.